Hey everyone, Nico Hodel here with Startup NYC. I just wanted to give you all a few quick and dirty tips for developing your mobile application on a budget. Developing mobile apps can be really complicated. It's a long journey and there are a lot of things to keep in mind, but here are 5 quick tips just to get you started. First quick tip, if at all possible, find a technical co-founder. Finding someone that's willing to work with or for your company for an equity stake or for other intangible forms of payment is a great way to limit your costs starting out. It's also an amazing way to build an MVP and morale around a team. I've had amazing experiences getting extremely talented developers to work on projects in the past, even if they're moonlighting after their day jobs, simply by showing them the promise of an idea and the promise of a technical product that is engaging and exciting to them. So if at all possible, find a technical co-founder, attend programming events that are specifically catered towards the programming languages and frameworks that you want to implement in your app, and speak to programmers face to face and pitch them for coffee, sit them down, talk to them about your idea, and specifically talk to them about how you can actually make your idea happen. Show them that you have the business development capacities to highlight their work and their product, and that's what programmers want. They want more eyes, they want more users to be engaging with their product and their work. So if you can sell them on that, you'll be able to find a technical co-founder in no time. My second quick tip is go native or go home. If you're working on a mobile app these days, it's best to work with native code. What that means is that the code that you use in your app will run native to your mobile device. That will make your app far more performant. It'll also enable additional features that are very difficult to obtain without non-native code, such as using different hardware aspects of mobile devices. And it'll make everything run smoother. So there are amazing resources today that exist, like React Native and many other programming frameworks and environments like Xamarin. There's Node.js that you can use to program your backend in JavaScript. And using this combination of tools, you can limit the amount of programming languages that you're using. You can work with native code, and you can use one code base to manage your app on different operating systems. Using one code base to manage an iOS and an Android app is a far more efficient way to introduce updates, to debug, and to generally keep your app a lot more performant. So step 3, I would say, is go global. We exist in a world today that's highly globalized. There's an amazing global pool of talent. So don't limit yourself to people in your immediate area. Particularly if you're not in a metropolitan city, tap the global labor market of talented programmers all over the world, and make sure that you have someone local that you trust, that you can consult as a mentor or as a silent equity partner or as a co-founder that can provide a source of liability and project management for your needs locally. But assuming you have someone like that in place, definitely take advantage of all the amazing engineering talent that exists all over the world. So finally, I'd say the last tip I'd provide is to, after you build your app, make sure that you take the time to implement an App Store SEO strategy. App Store SEO is a really important way to get your app in front of the right people that are willing to download it. 63% of users download apps through App Store discovery and through App Store searches. So your primary method for distributing your app and making sure that there are actually users using it is by making sure that your App Store SEO is on point. Make sure that you start off with a beta so that you don't have new users disappointed by certain functionality. Be upfront with users who are downloading your app about potential bugs and how you're working to fix them. And keep your initial user base close to the chest. Make sure that your initial user base consists of friends, trusted people in your network that won't be overly disappointed by certain bugs that will inevitably crop up. And when you're ready to scale your app, then make sure that the app is as performant as you can to limit negative reviews. And also make sure to include all of the various keywords that are relevant to your product or niche, so that people searching for those kinds of keywords on the App Store will be able to find your app. So I'll leave things there. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I just wanted to give you a few quick tips here on how to build mobile apps on a budget. I wish you the best with your app development goals. If you need any more help, please feel free to contact me. I have a dedicated dev team at my disposal, and my passion is building mobile apps, so I'm definitely happy to consult you on any needs that you might have. Take care, guys, and thanks for listening.